Finally, we have made it up here. Turkey is making waves at sea. From drone carrier to stealth warships, it's building one of the fastest growing naval powers in the world. And here at Teknofest in Istanbul, that power is on full display under the doctrine called Mavi Vatan, or Blue Homeland. Today, I'll take you inside Turkey's naval showcase to see how technology and geopolitics are shaping the future of warfare at sea. Let's go and explore. Finally, we have made it up here. So we're going to explore a little bit now. This is TCG Anadolu. With Anadolu, Turkey is rewriting naval warfare, not just with fighter jets, but with drones. TCG Anadolu is Turkey's first light aircraft carrier and amphibious assault ship, marking a significant leap in its naval capabilities. It is a cornerstone of Turkey's ability to project power and conduct expeditionary operations. It's designed based on Spain's Juan Carlos first class design, but with significant Turkish modifications. It weighs approximately 27,000 tons when full loaded. It's 232 meters long and 32 meters wide, equipped with domestically developed systems like the Atmaca anti-ship missiles, Hisar-D air defense systems, and Aselsan's Mar-D radar. Originally designed as a landing ship for F-35 fighter jets, but after Turkey was cut from the program, it became something even more unique. The world's first drone carrier. It will deploy Bayraktar TB3 drones and even the jet-powered Kizilelma, which you can see behind me. Both of them are here ready to take off. This will turn this ship into a basically floating drone base. So we are here. This is Bayraktar TB3, which is Turkey's new carrier-capable combat drone made by Baykar, designed to take off and land on the ships like this one, TCG Anadolu, with foldable wings. Can fly over 24 hours, reach 36,000 feet, and cover thousands of kilometers. Carries up to 280 kilograms of small weapons. It uses AI for autonomous carrier operations, a world's first one. Last year, this ship, TCG Anadolu, became the first aircraft carrier globally to operate a fixed-wing UAV like this one, Bayraktar TB3, from a very short runway like this one, enhancing its flexibility. Plans to integrate manned aircraft like the Hürjet are under consideration as well. Reach. The ship strengthens Turkey's presence in the Eastern Mediterranean, Black Sea, and even Red Sea, countering regional rivals like Greece, Russia, and other countries. It's also supporting NATO missions and Turkey's growing naval diplomacy in Africa and Asia. There are some challenges as well. Turkey initially planned to equip this ship with USS F-35B jets, the ones who vertically can take off, but its exclusion from the F-35 program due to the S-400 purchase from Russia forced a shift to drones and helicopters. This ship's reliance on UAVs limits its air combat capabilities compared to the traditional carriers, though the TB3 success mitigates this. This is one of the most significant projects of Turkish defense industries, which is Kizilelma. It's unmanned fighter jet, which is going to be the game changer. It's expected to enter into the Turkish armed forces next year, the first half of the next year, and it's going to be a game changer on the way how the fight are being fought. And this, they are being testing the possibilities of taking off from the ship TCG Anadolu as well. If they succeed to do something like that, that's going to really to be game changing and is going to enhance Turkish armed forces capabilities to another class. So far, it's the only country which is doing this one, and if they manage Kizilelma to deploy and to take off, if they develop these capabilities, this truly going to lead Turkey into another league of defense industries. The Bayraktar class, our class of landing ship tanks built in Turkey. The LTs are primarily intended for amphibious missions and transportation of troops and equipment, while their secondary missions include humanitarian aid, disaster relief, medical assistance, and transportation. Turkey used to be heavily dependent on US and European naval technology. Over the past decade, Turkish defense companies like STM, Aselsan, Roketsan, and Havelsan have drastically increased indigenous shipbuilding, electronics, and weapon development. The Turkish Navy is transitioning from import heavy to export ready, meaning it's not only supplies itself, but also sells ships to nations like Pakistan, Ukraine, Indonesia, Malaysia, and even African countries. With that, Turkey is becoming one of the few countries that can design, build, and operate a full spectrum navy: carriers, submarines, destroyers, and even drones. Turkey's navy is transforming fast. TCG Anadolu is already sailing, but two new projects could take Turkish naval power to a whole new level. MUGEM, the national aircraft carrier, and MILDEN, the national submarines. MUGEM, or the national aircraft carrier, is Turkey's bold step beyond TCG Anadolu. Planned to displace up to 60,000 tons, it's designed to launch both manned fighters, like the domestic 5th generation fighter jet TB3, and advanced drones such as Bayraktar TB3 and Anka-3. Think of it as a Turkey's entry ticket into the global carrier club. While MUGEM rules the seas above, MILDEN will dominate below. It's Turkey's first fully indigenous submarine with advanced air independence propulsion, meaning it can stay hidden in the water for weeks. Armed with domestically produced Atmaca anti-ship missiles, Akya torpedoes, and even future Gezgin cruise missiles, MILDEN will give Turkey a true deep strike capability. The first sub could be ready by 2030, with up to 8 planned. What exactly is Blue Homeland? Blue Homeland, or Mavi Vatan, is Turkey's national maritime doctrine. It sees the sea not just as a border, but as an extension of the homeland that must be defended and used. The idea was introduced early in 2000s by Admiral Cem Gürdeniz and became widely known after the massive naval exercise Mavi Vatan 2019. At its core, Blue Homeland means protecting Turkey's rights in the Black Sea, Aegean, and Eastern Mediterranean, especially against competing claims from Greece, Greek Cyprus, and others. It's also about securing offshore energy, building a strong navy, and becoming self-reliant in defense. It covers 462,000 square kilometers of sea around Turkey. Its strategic importance is clear. Protect Turkey's exclusive economic zone and the continental shelf against competing claims and maximalist demand by Greece over islands and airspace in the Aegean Sea and Eastern Mediterranean. Explore and secure offshore energy resources like national gas and control of trade routes in the Eastern Mediterranean. This is crucial as Turkey imports most of its energy. And in the Black Sea, Turkey's rising importance due to Russia-Ukraine war, NATO presence, and energy resources. And also a significant goal is self-reliance of defense. Build a modern, self-sufficient navy with indigenous warships, submarines, and drones. Supporters in Turkey see Blue Homeland as essential for protecting sovereignty, energy dependence, and Turkey's role as a regional power. Critics abroad argue its expansionist doctrine that challenges international law, especially concerning the maritime borders with Greece and Greek part of Cyprus. All these great projects fit into the Blue Homeland doctrine. Together, these naval projects create a balanced naval force: drones in the sky, carriers on the surface, and submarines under the waves. All powered mostly by domestically technology companies like Aselsan, Roketsan, Havelsan, STM. From the world's first drone carrier to future aircraft carrier and stealth submarines, Turkey Navy is rewriting the rules of the sea, and Teknofest is giving us a glimpse of that future. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.